I'm sure in his world he has to experience so much fear and so much pain because of everything that he goes through, and he doesn't understand that. And I'm just worried that those emotions, that fear and that pain, will be a more familiar emotion to him than love and comfort. I'm scared we're going to lose him before he's old enough to understand that. We joke with some of our friends who are kind of going through the same thing about, what did we used to complain about, you know? Cancer is really difficult because it doesn't just take away the moments that you'll never have with your loved one. It takes away all the past moments too, because when you're going through this, you have to focus so much on where you are right now to get through. You have to focus all your energy on this day to get through this day, that you lose sight of all of those wonderful days you had before, and you can't really count on wonderful days in the future.
I mean, you just hope that everything is going to go the way they planned it. We don't know a whole lot about the medical field, but when we were looking at his screens and his stats were dropping, we had thought that, this was the end, and that he wasn't coming back to us. You want to just go grab him and hang on to him, but with those breathing tubes, you can't.
Hello, this is Bridget. Oh, hi. Not great. I would say a little worse than when we were in on Tuesday. Just the moodiness is still there. He's not really playing at all. When would he like that to occur? Oh, okay. All right. Okay, thanks, Heather. So when Margolis said he needs to be seen, he meant he needs to be seen.
Like right now?
Like right now.
What does he want done?
I'm thinking they're worried that it's meningitis. So they're worried that the moodiness and the altered mental status and altered neurological status could be meningitis or viral infection in the spinal fluid and around the cerebral. So, okay, and now I feel kind of silly because Heather's like, so Margolis called me and said, you guys need to get here. So, yeah.
Hey, how are you?
Good. We got some results back and things are okay right now.
Okay.
They're just going to continue to monitor them, so they're sending us home for right now. So I don't know if you guys are still around.
Yeah, we're just hanging out at the park right now.
Okay. Would you like us to meet you there?
Sure.
Okay. All right, we'll head down that way and meet you there.
All right, sounds good.
Well, they tell you when you go into transplant that complications are expected, to have complications, and we have had lots of them. So I think that it's very typical for us. On a daily basis, we're in contact with his doctors and the clinic, and to get a call to say you need to get here right now is not uncommon. We've been out of the hospital for like 10 days now, and we were in the hospital for 3 months. And the whole time you're in the hospital, you're like, if we can just get out of the hospital, it's gonna be so much better. And then you get out of the hospital, and you're like, if we could just get off these IV antibiotics. So there's always a hurdle, but in a way that's good because you have to take the small victories as they come, because it's a very long road. And if you don't celebrate the small victories, it'd be too long to reach the end, I think. The cliche one minute at a time, one day at a time, it's a cliche we're not particularly fond of because it's very difficult to do that. But it's instinct, it's what you do. You just get through each minute because you have to. The only way to move is forward, so it's what you do.